Hey guys, hope you're all having an awesome day. Oh my God, I got so many messages for you guys already before I even pulled the cards or shuffled the cards. Hold on. I brought my phone in here because I wanted to put on some specific frequencies. I'm doing this and I totally forget. Hold on. Yeah, this is exciting. Very exciting. Actually, let's just look. Don't listen to the ad. This guy's about to drink some mud. All right, hold on. Let me put some frequencies on. Y'all, we are doing some love. Oh my God, you know Cupid loves love. So your girl is Cupid, in case you don't know that. Yeah, we're focusing on keeping our walls down, putting our walls down, even when stuff happens. Getting to the understanding that everything happens for a reason and starting to actually understand some of the reasoning. Coming in, they're saying we're still giving you like bits and pieces of the information. You'll see the bigger picture soon enough. But a lot of you guys are like right at the end of like that void energy. You might be shifting kind of back and forth with it. So where like the new's there, but the old is still there, and there's still some like divinely guided like people and events coming up to help you get over the hump. So it's not anything like you have to actively be like, oh shit, how do I do this? Like they're guiding you with this, right? They're bringing people and situations in to guide you. There's still a lot of unknown. There's still a lot of like veils and blockages with certain things that you're not supposed to know yet. But one of the big things that they emphasized to me before the reading to talk to you guys about is not allowing people and situations to harden your heart or change who you are. Like learning how to keep your walls down, even when you get hurt, even if you get rejected, even if somebody says something to you, like learning how, hold on, let me light some Palo. Like learning how to, this is how you light Palo Santo, by the way, if you don't know. You get a big fucking lighter and you wait till it flames. And then boom. Oh, it smells so good. For anybody who has anxiety or like overthinking, oh, that's another thing too I got to talk to you guys about. This is really good. It's very calming. But it clears the energy. It only stays smoky for a few minutes, except it's smoking real heavy today, which means some of y'all probably need some clearing of your energy. So that's why I just lit it. Anyway, okay. Focus, Brittany, focus. Okay. No, what I was getting was like this message to like, say you're in a relationship or something. This feels very specific. Like some people need to hear this specific message is like, and you feel like somebody left you or somebody doesn't love you or somebody didn't treat you right or things of that nature. Like instead of putting your walls back up and hardening yourself and changing who you are to prevent that pain and hurt from coming, like Spirit is emphasizing that is not what you should be doing. You should still be who you are. Be who you authentically are, because here's the thing. The world shouldn't make you harder. The world should be making you softer. And I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but it really is not. It's like we go through these situations in these really difficult times, and it's to help us strengthen ourselves, and it's to help us come back to love for ourselves and love for others, right? And so sometimes it's easy to do that when we can understand why somebody acts the way they do, or why they treat us the way they do. But it's also that we don't really need that to understand that. Is coming back to a place of love where it's like, I'm not going to allow somebody to make me be somebody I'm not. So like somebody, like for me, I'm a very loving person. I'm a very nurturing person and stuff like that. And I actually caught myself doing this the other day. I didn't do it, but I had the thoughts of doing it where I was like, you know, dating fucking sucks. I was like, honestly, I'm sick of dating. And I was just like, you know what, maybe I'm just not gonna fucking give a shit. Like maybe I'm just gonna go into it, like not be vulnerable, not, you know, have my walls down and just like not get emotionally connected to people and things like that. And then I was like, wait, why the fuck should I do that? Because, you know, situations didn't work out and people didn't work out. Like, it's not a reflection of me. It's something that I need to learn or heal. And every person we meet and every situation we go through is an opportunity for healing, is an opportunity for learning. That is not to invalidate that we have emotional attachments. That is not to invalidate that it's not really sad at times. It's really difficult at times. We have to grieve. We feel angry. We feel all of these range of emotions. It's none of that. But sometimes if we look at the bigger picture, and we can understand that, it helps us to come back to center and say like, you know what, this isn't personal. This has nothing to do with me at all. You know, somebody doing what they did has nothing to do with me. A lot of times it's just a mirrored lesson, and it's a reflection where you're not choosing people that are best for you. You're not standing in your power. You're not loving yourself enough. So you're, you know, meeting people who don't give you the attention and love that you deserve because you're not doing it for yourself, and it's to bring you back there. So it's not anything that's to hurt you, but the whole thing is to not put the walls back up when you do get hurt, when you do feel sadness, when you do feel pain, is to feel the pain, feel the sadness, and keep the walls down. Because the problem is when you put the walls back up, guess what? Now you're back at the same cycle. You're not really open to receiving. And so what are you going to meet? You're going to meet somebody who's an energetic match with their walls up. That they're wanting me to say this for whoever needs to hear this is sometimes when you do have your walls down and you meet somebody who has their walls up, they get scared and they run because they cannot handle somebody who actually gives them unconditional or authentic love and just values who they are as a human being. So that sometimes happens, and it doesn't always come out that way, and you don't always see it that way, but it happens that way. So the big message on that is putting your walls down. A lot of heart chakra and solar plexus, and okay, so I guess root to heart, but like there's a big strong emphasis on keeping the walls down even when you are hurt, even when you're hurt, and breathe through it. So whenever you have something that comes up where it's really heavy or something that you don't like, do not try to validate it. Do not try to change it. Do not do anything. What you do is you just let it come up. Don't try to figure it out. Don't attach to it. Don't do any of that. All you do is keep breathing through it, and it will release. If you need to, I'm okay. I'm safe. Whatever you need to say, you can rub your arm if you're feeling real uncomfortable. You give yourself a hug. But definitely breathe it out, okay? Breathe it out. I feel like there's something else I forgot. Oh, if you are overthinking a lot, they're saying to use a lot of green crystals today, if you have green crystals. Or green foods, too, because heart chakra stuff. If you are, overthinking and in your head right now, you need to drop into your body and into your heart center, into your intuition. So you can do that by deep breathing, by like snapping and saying, okay, we're gonna take the focus off this right now and go like ground yourself, or go do something for you, go like meditate or do something for you that's going to help you get out of that energy. Because if you're overthinking and you're spiraling, that's not helpful. It's not going to. When you drop into your intuition, take some deep breaths, probably put on some binaural beats, meditate, or go outside and ground yourself and ask yourself, what is it that I'm really feeling? You're going to get the answer. So stop overthinking about it and like drop into your chest, drop into your heart, into your intuition. Are those coming out? Okay. I guess they are. Can I tell you, I was outside earlier. I was saying my prayer, and I was outside earlier just sitting, getting a little bit of sun, and I see like a shadow come over my head, so I ducked. I didn't know what it was. A fucking gigantic monarch butterfly. Hi, Angel. Just flew like right over my head, and I was like, okay. What is that? 5 of Michael. We got Page of Raphael on the bottom. So something to do with an emotional situation or a message regarding relationships or social invitation. We also got 8 of Gabriel, which is actually usually about a message coming in. So this can be an actual literal person you're going to have a conversation with. Some of you like going through closures and endings and or understanding each other. Drop your walls, whoever it is. Drop your walls, whoever it is, and say what the fuck you really feel. Your energy is intense as fuck, whoever that's for. Totally lost my train of thought. Or it could be messages coming in from spirit. They are popping messages for you as situations are coming up to guide you. They're like really, really in guidance mode right now for some people who need it. Okay. Okay, hold on. So we got 3 of Ariel, 8 of Gabriel. We got this message a few weeks ago and we were getting it almost every day. It feels like, okay, so I'm going to tell you what I'm getting. There's a feminine energy who is really standing in her power, really coming into her confidence, really coming into her truth. I say her as in feminine, but you can be a man who has feminine energy. So technically you could be a woman with masculine energy. It doesn't matter. We all have both, but we generally have a predominant energy. If you're not really sure which one it is, you can go to Jake Woodard on Instagram. You go on his link and he has one, and you can take, I think it's like 15 questions, and you can find out what your primary energy is. However, I would say this is a really easy way to tell what your primary energy is, okay? Where do you get the best answers from? Is it from your intuition or is it from logical thinking? So if you logically think about something, is the answer come, or do you overthink and spiral and you can't really get an answer and then it whatever? Or if you sit and you trust your intuition and your emotions and yourself, does the answer come in? It's very calm and subtle. That's how you know. So if it's your intuition based, you're predominantly feminine. If you are logical, analytical, you're predominantly masculine. Anyway, I get that this feminine energy is really, really coming into her power and her truth and her confidence and getting into that like Empress. I'm hearing like Empress and Highest Priestess energy. So somebody who is very confident, like coming into like the nurturing, loving energy, like trusting her intuition, her spirituality, all of these things, her femininity, right? And it's like when you are standing in that power, there is somebody that is watching you. It feels like in person. It does not feel like a spiritual thing. It feels like somebody in person who is watching you, who is really getting help from you, who is like seeing you and is helping them heal things within themselves. It feels like very different energies with these two cards. It feels like when this happens, like when you're really in that energy, if you're not in the energy now, you're probably coming into it or you're working toward it, because it definitely feels like different groups. It feels like some of you who are currently in that energy are about to like be fully in that energy, and some of you who are just starting out to start choosing yourself and coming into that energy. Regardless, the message is still for you. It just depends on which transition you're in and when it's going to happen for you. It feels like something is going to open itself up to you and some type of opportunity with a message is coming in. Some of you, this might come in the form of a text message. Some of you, this might come in the form of an email or like a letter in the mail. Some of you, this might be a spiritual download. There is going to be some message that is going to guide you. This can also be a conversation you have with somebody. You will know the message. It's not like one of those where you're like, oh, I'm not sure, and you're wishy-washy and you're back and forth. It is going to come in as a very clear message for you. Something very, very, very clear. And it's gonna bring this in. We keep getting a lot of rainbow stuff. It's going to bring in this happy, it feels like this very joyous, happy, calm energy, this peaceful, an ending of some type of cycle. And we have embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. For some of you, what I get is it is going to be like a fresh start with your inner child. Like, and if this is you, you'll know this message is for you. It's like you're doing so much inner child healing that your inner child is less scared, like still scared, still nervous about the new because it's very unknown, but less scared, like coming more into the childlike energy, coming more into that passion energy, that drive, that motivation, like moving forward. For some of you, it does feel like a reconnection with people from your past. More so friendship. I'm not really getting romantic. I'm more so getting friendship from you guys. And some of you, it feels like a soulmate is coming in that you're reconnecting with, that you had some type of past life friendship with or relationship, like romantic relationship with, and they're going to come in and there's this immediate comfort and safety with them in some way. I don't know what it is, but I get like sneaky vibes from spirit with that, but in a good sneaky way. It's like, it's not what it seems, and it's going to come in different than you expected, but it's going to be better than you would have imagined type energy. But like that sneaky energy. It's almost like when somebody throws like a big grand surprise for you and you think they're about to take you to like fucking McDonald's or something, but they're really taking you on like a fucking 2-month vacation to like Italy. Okay. Like that type of surprise. Like where you're like, oh, holy fuck, I just thought we were going here, you know? Like a really good surprise. Okay. I was just trying to read the cards. For some of you, it feels like somebody's going to charge in. There's a lot of like masculines watching over you, like energy messages coming in. And like, there's a lot of like that masculine energy coming in to like take charge and like help. I get this, like, they really want to help you. They really want to take care of you. They really want to love you. This can be in your relationship. This could be a new relationship. This could also be in the form of a friendship or like a boss or something. But some of you, there is some type of message coming in for you guys. And this one specifically says, congratulations, you've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project, awards, scholarships, or promotions. So it's almost like for some of you, there's going to be a message for like a career opportunity. I'm still getting some of you, it's a love situation and a friendship situation, but something is definitely coming in and it feels like really, really soon. Like something that some of you, it feels like something you're expecting, and some of you, it feels very unexpected. The ones who like to control things is probably the unexpected one, because Spirit wants to surprise you guys and make you really happy. And don't y'all love surprising people? Oof. I love doing that. I love surprising people with stuff. It makes me so goddamn happy. Not really a big surprise person. I don't really like it so much. Well, I'm better at liking it now. I used to hate it. Now I'm like in the middle, but I love surprising people. We got this card the other day. We actually got these two cards the other day in a different order on the full moon. So it's like, this is releasing yourself though from things that like hold you back. And if you notice, there's a lot of birds. Like look at these right on top of each other. You see that? A lot of birds. And it's interesting because there's like white doves in here. And every time Spirit's been giving me messages, they've been wanting me to put the white doves up there, which is a symbolism of like love, but a symbolism of like peace, purity, you know, sanctity of like marriage, like different types of things. So I think it's interesting that they've been having me do that the last 2 days, and we keep getting all these bird cards. And obviously, you know, not every card has birds, but yeah, this is like time to stop holding yourself back from things that no longer serve you and make a decision to move forward with your life and to move toward your dreams. Let go of things that don't serve you. Pretty much. It's like, make a decision, stick with it, stop going back and forth with it. When you make a choice, we got the message the other day. When you make a choice, stick with it, stop going back and forth. Trust in your decision-making skills. And this is a different message than we got the other day. This is actually moving forward toward your dreams and difficult times coming to an end. Like a cycle is about to wrap up for a lot of you guys, and they want you to remember to stop holding on to things that no longer serve you. So whenever this situation is done, you need to let go. Like if it's a person, a situation, whatever it is, stop holding on to the past. It is not helping you. Like let go of it and like move on for yourself, because that's going to block you from actually like the new beginning. That's going to block you from some of that coming in. Hi, Angel. Why are you staring at me? Hold on, I want to change the music. There we go. 639 hertz.
Scientists have discovered some people have a secret bathroom habit that keeps them effortlessly thin.
Wow, good to know. What kind of secrets y'all be hiding up there? All right, let's see what messages we get from Spirit. These two. Wow, we got reach out. Reach out. I'm telling you, we're getting a lot about communication today, like messages coming in, communication, and it just feels like a shock, like a surprise, like just somebody you're not like, if you're like, oh, it might be this person. I mean, if you're really intuitive, you probably know who it is, but I almost get like it's somebody completely different than you're even expecting, like somebody who'd reach out where you're like just completely unexpected. I don't know. Okay, we got stay connected. We're all born connected to Spirit, often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from the connections as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. And this is exactly the message I was talking about earlier with the heart chakra. This is coming to heart center. This is stop putting our walls up and stuff. Because when you put your walls down, when you put your walls up, you actually disconnect from your heart center, a lot of times from your soul energy. Your soul energy is always there, but you're disconnecting from the answers from your soul, and you're disconnecting from source energy when you do that. That's why it's imperative for you to keep your walls down. Not just for that, because you deserve love and you deserve healthy relationships and good people. You deserve to feel the love and give the love. All right, we got intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and divine spirit. Y'all, these are basically the same fucking messages. There you go. Boom, bang, boom. Okay. Then we got, let me put those away because those went together. Oof, just started getting dizzy. We got strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone. We are always with you. Relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and how you treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. Do you guys not realize that these 4 cards that just came out are the exact messages I gave you guys in the beginning? I feel like they've been doing that a lot to like validate. They'll give me messages before the cards come out, and then it's like I'll pull the cards and it's the exact same messages I said earlier. It feels like some of you guys are still questioning the messages you're hearing or something, because they're like super validating shit that they're telling me in the beginning with the cards to back it up. So I don't know who's not understanding the messages or believing it or needing the extra validation, like, I'm not sure if this message is for me, or whatever, and kind of questioning it. Like, guys, I literally told you this in the beginning about putting the fucking walls down, like all this shit, relationships being like, I'm not even gonna say it again. Listen to the damn message. I say that in the nicest loving way possible. Listen to the message, okay? Spirit has spoken, and they are like, this is what's up. Right, Sage? My answers? All right, let's see what we got. Wow, they are just flying out. See how fast those just came out? We got sorrow on the bottom. Feels like you guys are releasing this right now. Like a lot of you are grieving old stuff, old people, old relationships, people who have been like avoiding, feelings, emotions. It feels like a lot of masculine. There are some feminines I'm getting too, but it feels like a lot of masculine energies that are going through a period of like relationship healing, where somebody from the past that they, stop eating that. Someone from the past that they had a relationship with, they didn't really grieve or deal with. It feels like some of you guys are coming to closure with that. And for the masculines, it feels like a lot of the energy is actually coming up. I feel like a lot of the masculines are about to go through a spiritual awakening, or they just recently started it. And they're about to go through like the healing, all the stuff they've been repressing and pushing down and ignoring is about to start coming to the surface. And it feels like in some way the feminine energies are kind of leading that. Like a lot of them have already been through this. What they're specifically saying to me to tell you is, it does not matter if you're in a relationship, if it is unhealthy and somebody's about to go through a spiritual awakening or whatever, it is not your responsibility to stay. It is not your responsibility to think, well, they might heal themselves, they might fix themselves, things might change. No, make that decision when you are feeling like this isn't working out, and stick with it. Like, don't keep trying to validate or question your choice, okay? We got beyond illusions, aloneness, possibilities, and experiencing. Yeah. What I'm getting is Spirit is guiding you right now to help you with the transformation. They're helping you open up your crown chakra, but it also feels like they're helping you open up who you are. Like there's something where it feels like a lot of you guys are missing something. Like it feels like there's something you're searching for that you're missing within yourself. And it's like you're going on this journey, and it maybe feels very alone right now because of, or you might have been feeling this in the more recent past. But it feels like some of you guys have been feeling this more recently, but you're kind of coming out of it. And it feels like some of you guys are going into this right now. It's like there is some type of transformation coming, but it's also like Spirit is helping you see these old wounds, these conditions, these like outdated belief systems, these areas in your life that are not helpful to you, that have never been helpful to you. They're helping you see, but some of you guys are still living in this like illusionary bubble, and it's okay. There's probably a reason you're in it right now, but Spirit is trying to help guide you, like to search. Fucking cat again, I swear. She's been like a little fucking asshole the last few days, like seriously. It is to help you with, there's something that you're learning from this. There's something that you're learning from this. And what you're learning is how to see things from a different perspective. It feels like a lot of you guys have like this subconscious negative belief system, pessimism, assumptions, fears, like emotions that you don't deal with, shit like that. And it's like Spirit is helping bring that out so you can see different possibilities, so you can see changes and see things from a higher perspective and realize that everything is happening for a reason. Okay, let's get off my stand, thanks. Nope, that's not, thank you. She's like literally yanking it. I'll waste some more paper for her so she stops her shit. She's like been incredibly fucking like with everything the last few days. Oh my gosh. God, I do realize I have a lot of patience. I thought I'm always like, I'm impatiently patient, but I actually am a lot more patient than I've realized. With not just her, other shit too, obviously, not just her. Anyway, but yeah, it feels like that this is helping you grow and mature, and it's actually changing you. It's helping you to experience different things. And I'm hearing a lot of you, it's helping you to see the spiritual side of things and not just like taking things personal, like helping you understand and experience it. And it's like some of you are having to go through like difficult times and like these heavier energies because you need to experience them to release things and actually heal. It's like if we give you the answers up front and we tell you these things up front, it doesn't sit in that. It doesn't actually create change in your DNA and your you know, chemicals and like your neurons and all that stuff. Like this is to actually help you experience it, feel the energy, feel the pain, and release it and go through it. There's a bigger purpose that you don't realize, and you'll find out when the time is right. Look at what we got in again. Actually, look at this. We got the bird cards. A lot of bird cards. See? I'm telling you, something's up with these birds. The birds are giving a lot of you guys messages. I was on the phone yesterday. I was going to pick my friend up to grab food, and I was on the phone, and a bluebird literally just flew right next to my fucking car, not sat outside, well, did sit outside of it, flew right in front of it, and then flew right over to the other side trying to get my attention so I could tell the person I was on the phone with what was up. I'm like, by the way, this spirit person's trying to connect with you. Pay attention to the bird. And they're like, yeah, I've actually been seeing the bluebirds. I'm like, fucking pay attention. So anyway, it feels like a lot of you guys are feeling kind of trapped, not really understanding a lot of things, but what I'm hearing is some of you guys need to start reaching out to people and communicating your feelings. Stop holding yourself back so much. Like there's a fear you have with being vulnerable and being open. Open yourself up and work toward understanding yourself and being okay with who you are. Okay. It's like the scare, a fear of being truly vulnerable. And I'm going to give you, no. Okay, never mind. They don't want me to keep, okay. If the message is for you, you'll know it. But yeah, it feels like there's something where it's like you are growing, you're healing from it. I almost get this like I get two different energies. I get like this back and forth energy, and we keep getting this decisions card and all this, right? It keeps coming up, but it feels like it's like ego versus like heart, mind versus heart, you know, like comfortability and stability, comfortability versus what I want. And it's like this indecision, like needing to go back and forth. For some of you, it feels like actually like arguing with somebody and like, where'd you put the paper? Let me throw it for you. For some of you, it feels like actually like arguing with somebody and like you're both being stubborn and not really trying to see each other's perspective and stuff. But like, if you're going through that right now and you're arguing with somebody, look at like the reasoning and understand it. And Spirit's saying like, this journey is going to be slow. This journey is long. Hold on, I want to pull something else. It's a long and it's a slow journey, but it's a very healing and very rewarding journey. We got projections right on the bottom. So that's exactly what I was talking about with the mirroring earlier. And we got the card about your relationships mirroring each other. This feels like a message somebody needs. So we got sharing and abundance, but look at these two cards together. They're both offering, right? They both have their hands out. They're both offering. So what I'm getting is for some of you who are being selfish, Spirit is saying why, and some of you feels almost like energetically blocked off, and it's like, why are you not sharing your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, your ideas? Like, what's holding you back from that? For some of you, it's balancing a masculine, feminine energy. And for some of you, it's like when you have good opportunities come in or you have good things coming in, why are you not opening yourself up and sharing it and talking about it? It doesn't necessarily feel like financial or material. It more feels like energy wise, like you guys aren't really opening yourself up to sharing the messages, sharing the information, sharing the ideas, things like that. It's like you're holding it to you because you're like scared that like people are going to take your ideas or your beliefs or people are going to be proud of you or happy for you or like whatever it is. So definitely open yourself up to this. There's definitely something with this. But also I'm hearing is open yourself up to giving and receiving. And when you're giving, give from a place of love, not people pleasing, not I'm trying to prove my worth, not, I'm trying to repay somebody back. Like give because you genuinely want to give. Some of you guys, this is like a message specific that has nothing to do with the rest of the reading that somebody needs to hear. Look at the cards. You got intensity and you got the burden. This is some heavy ass energy right now. Some of you guys are like too in people pleasing or doing things that you like don't want to do for other people. And I'm also getting this heavy energy. Like some of you guys are stuck almost like this like quicksand mud and you're fucking sinking. Like I just saw 111. It's like you are choosing, don't blame spirit or anybody else. You are choosing to stay stuck in a fucking relationship or a situation that does not serve you. You cannot blame anybody else. First off, it's not even a blame game, so let me just change that. But stop trying to blame other people for your situation. You are choosing to stay in this situation. So if you are people pleasing, if you are in a toxic relationship, if you have unhealthy friendships where you're giving and they're in receiving mode, this message is specifically for you. Why do you keep staying in situations that don't serve you? Why do you keep dealing with people and shit that doesn't serve you? Spirit is like strong as fuck with this. And they don't, very rarely after I do a spread, do they have me pull an extra message. Because someone needs to fucking hear this. Like, what are you doing? And this is not being mean. This is being assertive because you need to hear this. Why the fuck are you sitting with this? If your energy is feeling like anxious in your stomach or you're feeling upset right now, this fucking message is for you. If you're not triggered, it ain't for you. Stop. If you're triggered, it's definitely for you. Why the fuck are you... She's literally eating my big crystal. She's fucking nuts. Why are you not standing in your power? Why are you staying in fucking relationships that are toxic, that are fucking unhealthy? Why are you staying in friendships that are fucking unhealthy? Why are you staying where you give, and people take? Get the fuck out of those relationships. That. Sage is eating a pet. She's eating my camera stand again. Okay, let me pull messages. This one, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna pull messages, but these two fell out. You are loved, even if you don't feel that way. Please love yourself. Can you not? Yes. Here. And please put a smile on your face. Change your perspective. Appreciate the positives in life. Jesus. All right, let me see what messages actually come out. Sage, can you stop? God, you are driving me fucking mental today. This is why I have a broken screen on my camera. All right, stop. No, come here. You're gonna start going in the room while mom does readings. This is why you go in the room when I do my private ones, because you're naughty. So, you be good? Okay. If you guys don't think she's a Leo, you're fucking nutty. Hey, you just love attention? She sure does. Hold on, I just want to get one more. That one popped. Okay. I love this. It came out 2 orange, 2 yellow, 2 pink. Reconnect with your loved ones, families, and or friends that miss you. I'm telling you, there's a lot about communication and stuff. Romance is coming for you soon. Focus on yourself for now. You're amazing and perfect the way you are. Start believing and knowing it too. Your angels and spirit guides are watching over you. You're safe and protected. Pick up a book you've been wanting to read and enjoy your time reading it. And this is for people to just take time for themselves. Reach out to someone you miss and tell them. So yeah, I'm telling you, there's something with the messages, the communication, stuff like that coming in. Hold on. We're going to show you your cute little tapes since you're being so naughty. Good little baby tapes. So cute. Did I get them? Let me see. Little baby corn nuggets. So cute. I love little cat teeth. They're so cute. Look at that little mustache. That's so cute. She's a little girl, but I call her like a little mustache. Anyway, I hope that this message helps you guys. If you want to book a private reading, you can message me on Gaia Spiritual Healing on Facebook or Instagram. And let me know how the message resonates with you guys. I'm really curious to see who some of those strong ass messages were for. So yeah, definitely let me know if it resonates with you guys. And I hope you all have an amazing day. And Sage, say bye. I'm gonna go get into more shit and eat up boxes and cause trouble. Bye guys.